This giant drew a gentle line on the ground, and the wilderness instantly turned into farmland. Then he brought water into the fields. After the seeds took root and sprouted, he would even help the farmers build houses and plant trees on the hillsides. For hundreds of years, under the protection of giants, the nation grew stronger and stronger. Every country had its own giant guardian. Before long, a greedy king took the throne. He couldn't stand seeing giants treat farmers well. Whenever he saw a giant working the fields for them, he would blow his horn, forcing the giant to fetch water and build gardens for him. When he saw giants helping farmers build houses, one blast of the horn, and the giant was forced to build city walls instead. In his spare time, when the giant planted trees on the hills, the giant planted in front. The king chopped down behind, and he grew more and more insane. Finally, the giant grew angry and tried to stop the king. Seeing the giant resist, the king waved his hand, and arrows rained down. Though they did little harm, the insult was unbearable. The heartbroken giant turned his head and left, but the king still felt no regret, and so all the trees were cut down. As the environment was destroyed, the soldiers and the people all fled, leaving only the lonely king, with crumbling city walls and subjects long gone. It finally made him realize the giant's importance. He decided to bring the giant back. Through wind and storm, through countless hardships, not a single giant was willing to follow him. No one liked him. Every giant was faithfully guarding their own country, and so that once overbearing king became just a broken old man, until one day he saw a familiar figure. It was the very giant who once guarded his land. The repentant king knelt to the ground, but the giant did not recognize him. The king showed his crown, and suddenly the giant knew who he was. He turned to walk away. The king bent down low, and suddenly felt something under his hand. It was a tiny flower. The king gently held it in his palm with care. Seeing the king's change, the giant reached out his hand, willing to go with him, to return and rebuild the kingdom. And so the king cleared the land, and the giant planted trees. A brand new kingdom was born once again.